Okay, so we're going to do two-step problems now. And the difference between one and two steps is that after you do that original box, you're going to have to do it again. And let me explain why you would want to do that. Like in the example, it says how many hours are in 3 years. I have no idea how many hours are in a year, and I don't have a conversion factor for that. So I'm going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I've been doing, but the difference is I'm not going to be able to reach what I want in one step. I'm going to have to do it in two steps. So this is how you do these problems. You think to yourself, okay, what do I know about years? So this is me thinking, okay? So I know in 1 year, there's 365 days. But days isn't what they're asking me. So they're asking me hours. So I know in 1 day, there's 24 hours. So these are the two conversion factors that I'm going to need to use. So how do we do it? Okay, so we have years that are given to us. So I'm going to put 1 year down here and 365 days up here. Whatever is on the bottom, the other part has to go on top. That cancels that out. But that doesn't give us what we want, so we do the other step. We say in 1 day, and days have to go on bottom because the diagonals have to match, and they have to cancel out 24 hours on top. So, how do we do this math? Well, what you want to do is you want to put in what they give you. So they give you 3 times 365 times 24. You multiply straight across, and then you're going to divide by the bottom. In this case, we're dividing by 1. So it doesn't matter how many times you divide by 1, you're going to have the same answer. So here's our answer, 26,280. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more examples with you. This first one, number 9, 3 hours to seconds. So I'm given 3 hours. I write that down like I always do. And this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, I don't know how many seconds are in an hour, but I do know that in 1 hour, there's 60 minutes. But minutes isn't what I want. So I know in 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. So you're just going to do a two-step problem just like we did for years to hours. You're going to say, okay, in 3 hours, so in 1 hour, diagonals have to match, there's 60 minutes. And diagonals have to match, so in 1 minute, there's 60 seconds. Those cancel out. So I'm going from what they give me to what I need in multiple steps here. And the math is just like last time. So we're going to do 3 times 60 times 60 divided by 1. So our answer is 10,800 seconds. Let's try another one. So they ask us in 2.5 yards, how many inches is this? Now these conversion factors, they are at the top of your paper. I need, for number 10, 2.5 yards, and they want to know how many inches that is. Well, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I know that 1 yard equals 3 feet, but that's not what I want. So what do I know about feet to inches? In 1 foot, there's 12 inches. Okay, so I'm given yards. On the bottom goes yards. In 1 yard, there's 3 feet. My yards cancel. I know that in 1 foot, there's 12 inches. And so, again, my feet cancel. So for the math on it, you're going to do 2.5 times 3 times 12. That's divided by 1 divided by 1. Your answer would be 90 inches. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you. So 1.2 years, and I want to know hours. So this is what I'm thinking. In 1 year, I know that there's 365 days. But I don't want days, I want hours. So in 1 day, there's 24 hours. So the 1 year goes on the bottom. The 365 days goes on top. That's not what I want. 1 day goes on bottom, 24 hours goes on top. Days cancel. Okay, so for the math, we've got 1.2 times 365 times 24 divided by 1 divided by 1. So 10,512 hours. Okay? If you still want more examples, go to the Dimensional Analysis Practice page and I will help you out.